drive a truck?
Are you going to drive it? Who's going to drive the truck?
Well,
you don't know how to drive it. Are you recording? You don't know how to drive a truck and trailer. You don't know how to drive a truck and trailer. So who do you think is going to drive it?
Most likely you, sir.
Yes. Which I think every man should know how to pull a truck and a trailer. We're actually driving cars to the track and not even using our car transporter. We've got a grill in here. We've got tires. We've got a whole bunch of supplies in case anybody goes down. One thing I do want to talk about real quick is, as a lot of you know, I did a lot of rallies and I enjoyed the rallies. I had a lot of fun. I made friends, had really good times. But part of doing rallies is you skirt in the gray area of traffic laws. And a few years back, the gentleman that I knew passed away on a rally. And it just made me rethink how much I wanted to do rallies. So it's not just about rallies, it's also just about getting out on the streets and driving like a madman. I've really calmed it down in the past couple years, and I'm more focused on track days and having fun like this. As you're gonna see today, it's just 4 of us going to the track, and we're gonna have a good time today. It doesn't have to be a big deal and, you know, look at me type stuff. Hopefully everything goes smooth today, because if it does, I'm gonna be inviting you guys to come and join us for some track days so you can get some good, wholesome fun. Let's get loaded up and on our way.
So who's driving the R8?
Me.
Let's go.
President carries his football. We carry our bag of food. Wait until you see what we have for lunch. Carnivore diet, full effect. Y'all already know how I feel about Mustangs.
You mean crowd control?
No, they were built for women to drive. They originally were called the secretary's car.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Brandon, did someone call Frozone?
Yo, with the pits.
Where's my super suit?
When we started the shop, it wasn't for me to really be doing what we do for like customers' cars. It was originally meant for my cars. And when I first got in, well, I've always been into cars, but you know, I had to go to school. My parents told me I had to get a real job, so forth and so on. So after I did all of that, I had the luxury to semi-retire and start playing with cars. So what my goal was playing with cars was to build every single car that I ever wanted since I was like a young man or even a kid. And I pretty much have done that. Some of that list has changed over the years. You know, cars that I thought I really wanted when I was younger, once I started looking into them, they just really didn't do it for me. When we first started Bavarian, it was actually called Piston Performance. And I kind of did a little bit of everything, with the main focus being Europeans and exotics. But when I say everything, dude, we were building C10 pickup trucks. I bought an RX-7, Grand National, and those are just to name a few of the crazy cars we got into. But we did that for a year and a half, and then it went to straight Bavarian Rennsport, where we were only European and exotics. But the cool thing about it is, like, you know, you ask him, did you have an E60 M5 or this car, that car? Yes, I've had a lot of them. And didn't mean I had them for a long time. I would buy these cars, I'd fix them up how I liked them, and then our niche was that other people would want to buy the car when I was done building it. So I would play with the car for a few months, sell them, and then it would give me the money to move on to the next car.
And how'd you come up with the name Bavarian Rennsport?
Darren and I own an advertising and marketing agency, and one of Darren's specialties is branding. So of course we needed to have something that stood out. So Bavaria is where BMWs are made, and you know, my roots are BMW, so we went with Bavarian for that. And then Rennsport is motorsport in German, so we picked that to go with Bavarian. That way it was geared towards mainly enthusiasts. If you understand the name Bavarian and then Rennsport and then them together, then you're probably a real diehard enthusiast for German cars. And that's kind of where we came up with it. 1 hour, 31 minutes.
Sounds about right. Jake, you up for Jake?
Jake.
Juan Pablo.
Cut.
Why do you call him Jake?
I don't know why I call him Jake. You ever been to the track before?
Not yet. The only track I've been to is Daytona.
And 295?
You mean, welcome to Florida, I-95, like, right when you come down I-95 through Georgia, there's cops everywhere, and then the second you hit the state line, people, like, negate that there's a speed limit sign. They just go off of Interstate 95, and they believe that 95 means to go 95 miles an hour. Johnny, we're going to get that thing dirty today. Like, is it every time I meet up with y'all, he's cleaning a car?
Did Sean send you that video of you almost getting taken out? Excited for today, man.
Yeah.
We're going to Disney, right?
Track days are the best days, right?
That's just going to get dirty.
It's gonna take.
And here we go. Been to the firm before?
First track, bro. BMW's never seen a track.
Everybody's never seen the track?
Yeah, I lived in South Dakota.
No kidding. That whole place is a track.
Except everywhere you go, you're risking going to jail when you're going 120.
We had a guy that lost his brakes right there. He did 95 through here and his horn didn't work. And it was a 50-car day too. During the parade laps, we'll have the yellows out so you'll see where they're at, so you'll know where that's at. Yellow flag means caution. It's somebody probably spun out from that track stand.
Tire pressure is one of the biggest things to watch here. They go through the roof, especially your front left tire. In the R8, I'm going to air down to like 32 PSI, and you don't really want to go over 40. That's pushing it. Brakes, the biggest thing to watch out for. I've seen a lot of people, like, they start feeling the brake get squishy and they keep running. If your brake starts feeling weird, just slow down, do a couple laps, let your brakes cool down.
That's pretty much the whole spiel.
Now take care of her. This is the only car that I love this much. Please make sure she comes back all right. If you have to leave her on the side, I understand. I'm joking.
Thomas, what's on the menu today?
What's on the menu? Let me show you, sir. My menu has this. I'm pretty sure everyone else's has the same. When you're a true cow lover, you come equipped with a cutting board for your steak, and hopefully I got a badass knife
And some
somewhere.
salt.
JP, how's it going so far? How was it out there?
Absolutely splendid.
Bro, those shots were good. You got good quick.
So Brandon, are you enjoying yourself today?
I was telling Ms. Dara, cause she's like, how do you feel? I'm like, I have no words. Bliss.
Yeah, coming out. You gotta come out. Wait. Get your braking done.
Yeah, right here.
And I just said, I'm done. I'm just gonna do carnivore from here on out.
Hey, it's worth a try, man.
It's doing well for me.
You just eat steak, chicken, just
Fish, seafood, eggs.
Beef.
Beef.
Like more fattier proteins, yeah.
You love it?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Brent.
Thank you, Brent.
Derelict Media Made Fresh. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the video that you're watching today and the content that we're sharing with you, or if you're looking for a new full-service marketing agency, check us out. Media Made Fresh.
I've got to say this, I'd much rather have us on the track than doing this stuff on the streets. If you're interested in getting into a private track day with us, drop us a comment, or better yet, have us build your next car. Hit us up at BavarianRennsport.com or 904-270-9390. Stay with us, drop us a comment, or better yet, have us build your next car. Hit us up at BavarianRennsport.com or 904-270-9390.
It was just absolutely incredible just to be out here with everybody in a small group. I just learned so much today, and I knew that when I had this wild hair to go build a track car, I knew that Sean and the team at Bavarian Rennsport were the only place to go, and I'm so glad I did. The team ended up building this car, and it's just incredible, and I couldn't be more thankful. What a great day today was. I'm a little sad the day's over. Excited to do it again soon. Reputation, friendly service, the trust that I got from the team and Sean right away, and I just knew that this was the place to be, and he walked me through everything and every step that he was doing, and the car's been fantastic. I can't wait to continue to do more stuff with them, and they've made me feel like I'm a part of their family.
So, Thomas, why don't you tell us a little bit about your track day today?
Where do I start? It went amazing. All the cars ran good thanks to Bavarian. These guys truly build driver's cars, from track prep to tunes. We had a guy that had his car right here that they just got done tuning. They did a brake fluid flush on it. They put some downpipes on it. They track prepped my R8 for today, and everything ran flawlessly. So no one got hurt, no one crashed, cars ran good, so we're happy.
Why'd you pick Bavarian whenever you were looking to build your car first over anybody else? I'm sure you shopped around and asked a lot of different people.
It's pretty simple. Relationships, community, you know, Sean and Dare are always out there in the Bavarian team doing stuff, showing up to the racetrack, track record, community, and just I've known them for a long time. They're great people. Everybody over there is.
Now, what's it like to push it here versus just pushing it on the highway?
One, I don't have to worry about cops, so that's huge. But honestly, I got to drive with like a professional driver. It taught me so much. You know, less is more, and when I'm driving around town, I'm just throttle, 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 and there's so much more to it. So coming out here and getting to work with an instructor and these guys, like, taught me a lot. Just a whole new respect for the car, honestly.
And when you were looking for shops around to build your car, why did you choose Bavarian over anybody else?
Man, like anything in life, friends, business, doesn't matter what I'm doing. Man, like anything in life, friends, business, doesn't matter. Man, like anything in life, friends, business, doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's just about people. Bavarian. I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past, especially with this car back in South Dakota. So to get here, first order of business was to find a shop that could actually work on a performance car. We made it through the day, no problems. It's been amazing meeting Bavarian, Sean, all you guys, and look forward to working with them in the future. But thanks Bavarian for getting me tuned up for the track and made it happen for me, man.